All right, I'm at Camping World. I'll leave my camper and take one of theirs.
If my accent catches you off guard and I need to repeat myself, just let me know. Is it GUI?
GUI.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you said you're looking for a smaller camper. Do you do a lot of? Is it mostly just yourself, or how many would it need to sleep?
Usually just me or my wife and whatever.
Yeah.
I bought a second-hand camper in '94, whatever, but it's too big. I pulled it. I got a van, a Chevy Express, but I mean it doesn't have the tow package and all that. But I mean I put all the necessary things
on it. Yeah.
But still, it was hard pulling that thing.
I gotcha.
Then I just bought a second-hand pop-up. Of course, I don't even know it's behind me. So I mean, it's from nothing to this thing I know I'm pulling.
Yeah. So
and it's I don't it's just my wife and I. Sometimes just me. Like right now, it's just me.
Yeah. So you're looking for something maybe in between, something bigger, the pop-up.
Yeah, I don't want the pop-up,
but not big.
Yeah, I don't want big. I mean,
I gotcha,
smallest. I say smallest, but if I can see what you got.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some that are pretty tight and small. I think it'll be a little bit too. But something just big enough that
I got it. Yeah.
It's doable, but not too heavy.
I can show you stuff between sort of that 17 to 20 foot sort of range in there, and see sort of a few different layouts, what you might like. And then you said your truck. Do you know how much you can tow? What's
the
it towing?
I don't know. I mean, it's a Chevy 1500 series.
Okay. Chevy. What year is it?
It's a 99.
99. Okay. Because what I'll do is I can look that up, but anything within this range you'd probably still be fine with the 1500, so we wouldn't have to worry about that so much. And so you said you had a pop-up at the moment, is that right? Or you've moved from pop-up to the one that's too big?
Well, I got the big one, it's just too much. Then I saw the pop-up somebody was I saw, did a little fixing on it. So, I mean, it's fine, but to be honest with you, I had a family reunion here, the tongue broke on the middle of the highway, so we had to. I said, this was bad about buying secondhand.
Yeah, there's no one to go back to then. There's no. Hey, a physical location that you can.
I mean, things do break.
Happen. Yeah, and so would you be looking then? Would you be looking to trade that one in if you could get a price on it, or you think it's too broken?
I don't even want to haul it here. No.
Yeah, it's just not even worth it.
I'd sell it where it's at.
Yeah, anyone want this?
Well, the guy who sold it, they were using it as a deer camp, what you call it, in Mississippi.
I
live in Louisiana, so it was kind of in bad condition to begin with. So no, I don't want to haul it back.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll run out here in a second and have a look at some of these. I have a few ideas already, but before I get too ahead of myself, what do you want to stay within price-wise without getting too carried away?
I really have no idea where the again, I got to talk to my wife no matter what I do.
Yeah, of course.
It'll be something I'd have to come back.
Oh yeah. Because I'll give you a gauge. And are you looking just new or new and used? Do you want to see a balance of both?
See both. Yeah.
Balance of both. That's fine. Then what we'll do is I will check up with the inventory manager just to see if there's any other ones that have come in that sort of fit what we're looking at, because I'm just going to mark a few here while I'm thinking about them.
All right.
That I know we have that will kind of fit the bill of what you're describing. And then we also have this roof here. All right. Well, what I will do is, Guy, what was your last name?
It's FAN. GUI. Looks like fan guy.
Okay.
It's pronounced fungi. It's French.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That would make sense. Louisiana, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting used to the local geography. I'm getting the different influences in the different areas.
Yeah.
But what we'll do then is it's like a 19-foot. I don't know, is that size-wise, is that too big still, or it's close to?
What's your? Let me see.
I just shoot the space on the inside and kind of gauge that. If it's too big, too small, what?
Might be still too big. I mean, yeah, we got everything, but yeah, I'm still, I don't know. You have anything smaller, though?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to gauge, you know.
Gotcha.
Like you said, that one's too big, so this one's a little smaller, but we have small. This is 19 foot. We have a few 17, 16 footers.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know how small they get.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Small. Now, you said these are new or used?
This is used. The ones I was going to take you over
Okay.
there are new. This was a fairly used one. Be a 19 or an 18. I'll look it up on my
Okay.
sheet here. Kind of the exact model, but I remember one of those where someone thought it would do, and then realized, traded in. I need to go a bit bigger. You know?
Yeah.
But you same thing all the time. You can go trading up, trading down, size wise. This is too big. This is too small.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm just gonna find it here on the sheet. Um, 2018. Yeah, 2018.
All right.
So it's in.
So this is 16, you said? Feet?
17.
17.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of livable space. You know, you can add a few foot for the actual
Right.
tongue, you know.
Yeah, the pop-up I had broke right there and right there. We had to go to
Not
Lowe's.
much you can do after that.
Well, we drug it to Lowe's. That's what we did. Okay.
There's no problem pulling it wise, you know.
Yeah. I mean, so what's the price? Just an idea.
Yeah. I have it here.
I don't know if I record you because I got to play this to my wife because I ain't know.
Yeah, fire ahead.
I'm not going to remember all this.
I wouldn't either. So the satellite 17 ORB, this was coming in at 15.
Okay.
Okay. Well, 14,995.
All right.
You know, I
Gotcha.
think we can round up that $5.
Got it.
An
Okay.
easier number, 15. So, as I said, it's small. It's got this little slide on the side here. You'll notice that what gives you that little bit more space on the inside
Oh.
of your kitchen area.
Oh, okay.
So even though it's short, it's still got that little, a bit more of a roomy feel than some of the ones this size. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
microwave, fridge,
Right.
stove, air AC, on your standard. You know.
Yeah. All right.
So we have that. Anything you particularly want? Get in here all of a sudden. Can't get in. These two here are bunkhouse models, which I don't think is what you're looking for. You don't necessarily need bunks in it. These just mostly you and the wife.
Need what?
They have
Bunks?
these
Oh.
bunks in the back.
Yeah.
So depend. We can look. You know, it's up to you if it's something that you be.
I mean, got grandkids, so it's,
Yeah.
you know.
This one doesn't slide.
It's a 16 footer still?
Yeah,
or?
16 foot. So. It's very good.
Okay.
North south rather than east to west. If you notice, the satellite had a smaller fridge freezer. This one got a bit of a bigger one.
Yeah.
Because your action. Because the other one in total was this size. You know.
Yeah.
Other than that, a lot of it is going to be similar. Microwaves pretty similar. The other one had 2-burner stove top. This one still got 2-burner stove top.
Okay.
So that part of it's the same.
This makes a bed or no?
Yes.
Okay,
So
I
the
see the lid.
tabletop is just back there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll sit naturally on there, and then these just
Gotcha.
twist that.
Yeah.
And then your tabletop's going to sit right on there.
Yeah, so it'll little lift right there.
Yeah. A lot of people like this because it lets in a
You
lot of
got
light.
that? Yeah, you do. I see that.
Yeah. And then your
Yeah,
bathroom's
your
back
bathroom.
there.
Okay. Cool.
And this right here is a mount for a TV, and you got your satellite plug there that you can put right there.
Okay.
So this one, I think it's coming in at the same price actually. I'll just check the model number. Some of them are a little bit higher, a little bit lower.
I said it's new.
This is new.
Okay.
FQ 14995.
Okay.
Yep. And this is a 2019.
Alright.
Now I've got a mixture of 2019, 2020 is that time of the year where, you know, they're
Yeah.
kind of switching over, but they're still new. You know,
Yeah.
it's not as a pre-owned 2019.
You said you had one with bunk beds?
Yeah, right beside it.
Yeah, I might look at that
Next
just
one.
to.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
Both these two are
Same thing.
same model, 16 bunkhouse. Oh, this will be quite level. Let me go to the other one.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on these rocks here. You can get, you know.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So get an idea.
So you can see your storage.
Oh, I see the
bed
pump.
there.
Alright.
And then it bumps in the corner. So again, if you did have the grandkids, if you're along, you got stick it
Yeah.
behind that.
You got two bunk beds, which is not a bad idea. Okay, the lavatory. Well, it's a weird lavatory. Okay.
And then this area, kitchen area, is going to be standard, same as the other one.
Yeah.
But let me just show you one feature around the back side of it. And here you do have your electric awning
Yeah.
with your TV mount, with your TV if you are outside. But around the back here, this is the other side of where the bunks are. You actually store under the bunk.
Huh.
You can also push this up if you're not using the bunks. And you can latch it, and then you've got like a huge storage area
Alright,
back here.
good idea.
That way you're still able to use the space.
Yeah.
You're not using it bunk-wise, you know.
Right.
Or even if you were going to use the bunks on a trip, obviously everyone's going to be traveling in the truck when you're going down the road. Still use that for storage and some
Yeah.
stuff you're putting outside, lawn chairs and the likes.
Yeah.
And you can get set up for a bunk.
Okay. And that one runs what?
These are all the same. These
Oh,
are all
the same.
14995.
Okay.
I'm gonna triple check to make sure I'm not lying.
All right.
That's what Wolfpup BHS 14995. Now, let me show you. There's another slight variation of the Wolfpup range just over here. And it has a slide out in it, which will give you that bit more room. This is an 18-foot one. So it's a couple of foot bigger, just to give you
Yeah.
a variation on it. So Dynax kind of
Yeah.
up there, and what this has is it's got this bunk bed here which you can lay at, and if you need sleeping, you got sleeping there. During the day, you can store this either here or underneath, and that bunk bed actually folds up like that, and then you get your sofa there.
Wow. That is nice. Very nice. Okay.
Again, like the satellite, we wanted to use satellite. We were in the beginning when they had that slide out. It just gives it
Oh yeah,
more
it does.
roomy in here.
It does. Okay. I'm sure this was a little bit more.
Yeah, so this one is, the other ones were 15 essentially. This one's, I think it was 17 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this
So
is
17.5.
not a 16, but a what? 19?
18 foot.
18.
And all the Wolf Pups, you notice, have that solid step feature as well,
Okay.
rather than the hanging off step, which
All right.
makes a difference in access.
All right. Okay. That's about the size. So it gives me an idea.
Yeah.
Because I really hadn't. I mean, I've been to RV. This is made by a different company.
Yeah.
Springdale.
Similar to that one, but you notice on the back wall there's a lot of more storage in this one.
Yeah. See that?
Got a lot of the
Oh, okay.
cabinets where you got for hangable space, and then other cabinets down here for side. That's pretty deep storage in there. And then there's another 5 ones along here that
Okay.
didn't have. And I noticed a lot of people, when they look at that one and this one, you're losing the bump, but you're gaining a lot of storage in it.
All right.
And then this one's actually been reduced, I think, if I'm not mistaken, to 16.5. Whereas the other one's 17.5.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's 16.5.
Okay.
Comparing like to like, I suppose. You know, again, it's another 18 foot.
So
you
I'm not as familiar when you got these wings. This has a wing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Slide out.
But
That's anything within that frame there.
So how does it go out and in? You have you got to manually do this, or?
There's a button right here.
Oh, okay.
Now they're not plugged in at the moment, but
Yeah.
you literally just in and out.
Yeah.
And your awning out here is the same, just
Okay.
in and out.
Got it. All right. Never had one like that, so I don't know how it works. Okay.
Yeah, they're not like that. With the slides these days, they really are. Everything's sort of moved on and got a lot more reliable and things. We don't really have the same 5-10 years ago. A lot more people coming in with issues, and now we've sort of perfected it and tweaked it and tailored it to, you know, COYs and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. And all these campers for leveling jacks and all that, you got to do it yourself, right?
Yeah, these ones, the smaller ones here, have the manual jacks rather than the electronic ones.
Yeah.
But now, when a lot of people do take a drill,
Yeah.
like the drill.
That's not a camper I got.
Yeah.
The one that I don't use. All right. And the footage is 18 on that
Yeah,
again? Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
So those two with the slides were 18.
Right.
These ones here we looked at were 16.
Gotcha.
So the ones that were 15,000 were 16 foot, and then the 16 and a half and the 17,500 dollar ones with
Okay.
slides were 18 foot.
Gotcha. All right. Gives me an idea.
Yeah, what I can do as well is, if I get your email address, I can forward you some links to these as well. That way you can, you know,
Sure.
because they'll all blend. By the time this evening comes, you'll be like, wait, which one had that?
Well, that's kind of why I want to record, because you know, you go in one, you come out the other, and I go, okay, which one had what?
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
that.
a good email for you.
You gonna get it when we go back? I can write it all down for you.
Okay. Yeah, because then I'll look up that towing.
Yeah.
If you fill that out for me, we can.
Right.
So, yeah. Looks like it's about £6,000
Okay.
towing. So, you'll be fine with that. We always like to leave a little bit of leeway. We'd never sell someone something that actually weighed 6,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, you'd be looking more at 5,000, give, you know, some leeway.
Do those fall in that?
Yeah, because the smaller ones were 3,000 and the bigger ones were 4,000. So you were still, you know, either way you were within your, you know,
Okay.
your range there. But what I can do is, I have a sheet here. I can do one up as a sample for you, so you can kind of see how sort of taxes and fees would play into it, and then obviously the other 15, as we said, 14,995. Right. So that 7834, that's just the savings he's showing between here and here. But this is the price. Okay. We don't have to do any hitch work or brake controller because you already have that. Okay. Some added value things you get is you've Good Sam Elite membership card. What that is there's a card for the store in here, gets you 10 to 30% off items in the store, and there's 150 Camping Worlds around the country, so no matter where you are, if you go to one of those stores, the card works.
All right.
We've also bought a Gander Mountain recently. I don't know if you know that brand as much. I think it might be more of a mid and further north, but they have 100 stores. They do sort of outdoorsy type hunting, fishing, camping. You get discounts in those stores, long story short.
Right.
You also get a year's free roadside assistance. That's pretty self-explanatory. The other one that goes hand in hand with it is the travel assistance, and you get that for a year as well. And what it does is, we say roadside assistance, you need roadside assistance, they come out and they fix you on the spot, great, you're on the road again. But we say they turn around and go, I have to take this in for a couple of days to fix it. The travel assistance puts you up in a hotel for a couple of days or flies you home or whatever, suits you better. So these are things, they put a value here, but that's not added to the cost. They're just saying that's the estimated value of those things. We also don't add on a freight cost. All these are built up in Indiana and they have to ship them down. So some dealerships will add that back in at the end. Okay, so the only thing you need to worry about then from the 14,995 is the destination package. So what that is all the ones that come in, the technicians check them out bumper to bumper for electronic, mechanical issues, and then they fill them full of propane. You get new batteries with it. You'll see they'll clean it, and then on the day, if someone buys one on the day, you'll see there's a few lined up just outside the back door here. Someone will walk around with you, one of the technicians, for an hour and give you full orientation on how every toggle and switch and everything works, and it's to make sure you're familiar with it before you go out. Right. And then you get a $50 gift card for the store in there. Okay, so all that sort of wraps up into that fee. So
is this an optional price, or it has to be included? Just curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish it wasn't, but
I mean, when it comes on the lot, it doesn't have batteries. It doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't come with the propane, and then we get a big pile of batteries that we stick on them. But they don't send them. But as we said, that's sort of the main thing that gets added to that. So that's why I always want to show it before I have someone thinking, oh, it's 14,995. Right. I want to be open about everything before you go to make a decision.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, I got propane galore. Yeah. I got batteries. I do electronics. I know everything. That's
well, and if push came to shove, I could get them to cut this down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just to give you an idea, that comes out at 16,690. Okay, and then he said the sales tax should be here at 7%. In Louisiana, it's 8.5% usually. Some parishes can get up to 10%, but you're talking in that range. So he said, obviously ballpark, and if you were 700, some options for down payment would be about 2,000 down, 219 to 239 a month. Again, it can't be too specific unless you actually round the credit.
Right. 4,000
down and get you closer to 200, 6,169. Again, just to give you a vague ballpark in terms of that. Those would be 144 months. It's 12 years.
Oh, it's a 12 years.
Yeah. So with campers, anything under 25,000, we can finance for 12 years. 25 to 50,000 is when you kick up to 15 years, and anything over 50,000, like some motorhomes, they can do for them for 20 years.
Okay.
But anything under 25,000 is 12 years. You can stretch it out for.
All right.
And what I do is I can. If you want to take a picture, do you have a phone? Yeah. If you want to take a picture of that, then I keep it in here. That way when you come back in, to jog my memory, I have it in front of me as well.
How long are these prices good for?
Now, the problem with this is I've had these prices stay like this for months, and at the same time, earlier this week, I had a customer come in on a Tuesday, and then corporate changed the price online, and so by the time I sent them a follow-up email on the Thursday, it had changed price. So the real honest answer is they're good for 24 hours, but it doesn't mean it's going to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll go up.
It could go up. It could go down. You know what I mean? I've had it go both ways.
This is a 2020?
2020, yeah.
Okay.
2020.
All right.
So, I don't know I know you're over in Louisiana, if you wanted to, I could set up a tentative time if you want to take the wife over and show her some things, or obviously I'll send you the links, but if there's one that she was interested in,
right. Yeah, let us discuss, look at it, decide, and again, follow up and make an appointment. Come back, look at the one we want to look at.
Exact one or two. Whatever she sort of. We all know who. I know if it was my wife, but the one she wants to see.
All right, and that's Camping World. Just watched as he looking at campers. what, $16,000? Pay on it for 12 years? I don't know about that. Okay.